The interest in this Senate campaign has been intense. I've been getting calls, sometimes 2, 3 a day, from different media, some local, some national. I've been interviewed by people from Ireland, France, Germany, Japan, Australia, countries I don't even remember anymore, all wanting to know what's going on in Kentucky and why the Senate election is so meaningful and so momentous right down to the wire. Everyone knew this race was likely to be close. The incumbent, Mitch McConnell, was unpopular, but not necessarily going to lose his job, despite being unpopular, because he was a leader in the Senate, the leader of the Republican Party, and usually voters aren't willing to give up that type of clout. On the flip side, he had a challenger who came into the race without a lot of negative baggage, somebody who looked as though she was going to develop enthusiasm, who could fund a real campaign against him. So from the beginning, people knew this was going to end up close. Kentucky hasn't been the center of American politics like this in a long time. I mean, I'm not sure you could say they have been since Henry Clay without having to stretch. Right now, Kentucky is, in a sense, the epicenter of American politics. We've got the battle for the Senate majority here. We've got the battle for the Senate leadership here. We've got somebody Time magazine calls the most interesting politician in America right now, Rand Paul, who's looking as though he's going to set up a presidential run in 2016. We have an open governor's race coming in just a year, and we've got Hal Rogers, who as Appropriations Committee chair is a major power broker in Congress and who gets a lot of bills passed. So you add all this up, Kentucky is, in a way, the epicenter of American politics. We love polls, right? It sounds like hard data that tells us who will win. But I have to tell you, as an expert on quantitative analysis, when I go dig into these polls and see how many people they talk to and how they went about deciding how to report their results, I usually don't come away that confident. This is a state that's willing to go from electing Tea Party poster boy Rand Paul in one year and Governor Steve Beshear, who implements maybe the most successful version of Obamacare in any state and gets all this national attention, a Democrat, and we overwhelmingly reelect him too. The fact that there's so many voters here who will vote for a very conservative Republican in one year and a reasonably liberal Democrat a year later shows that they really are in play, and it depends on the candidates, it depends how they define themselves. That makes us interesting.